Oh.
This guy had life difficulties.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Hold on. Get on this shit. The nigga was like, yo, I brought the laptop. Knowing good goddamn well it wasn't gonna work.
Right.
He didn't do the setup or nothing.
Man, a business the type of dude that you think he triple prepared, man.
He leads you
I
to
was expecting him
believe
to have
it.
a laptop in his closet and shit.
Ready. Hold on, y'all. If you left a comment, man, hold on 1 second, y'all. I just, I ain't used to this layout no more. You know what I mean? And I'm not gonna put the conversation. I mean, not the conversation, but I'm not gonna put the chat up there in the on the side and shit. Hold on.
What up, A-list?
A-list, what's goody?
Man, we was just talking wild shit about, like, straight up wild shit, bro.
He was just straight talking about wild shit. I'll roast you in front of your face.
Oh shit.
There we go. You on and popping right there. Alright, man. What's wrong now?
Oh, you figured something out.
Look, well, the only thing he figured out is what's wrong with his shit. He didn't figure out the damn the Google Hangout.
Yo. Yo,
Nah,
Biz, you the only
man.
dude I know. You the only dude I know who would have. He would never touch his setup at all, and he'll boot it up the next day and still have a problem with it somehow. He won't even touch it.
Yeah, yeah. Mhm. Yep.
What up, Mike?
Mike.
My
Nick,
guy.
that nigga. That nigga he usually don't show up, but once I like broadcast on the PlayStation, he right there.
Like, on something I support? On something I support? I'm supporting.
I'm with it. PlayStation. The fuck is
Sony.
the fuck is Google Hangout?
The fuck is this extra shit?
We don't do no extra shit.
YouTube? Why I gotta download that app?
Yeah, I'm used to Facebook Live. Yeah, niggas got
Yo,
pictures and shit.
my brother be that way. You know those like, not to say my brother old. He just one of those dudes that use like the older technology, right? Where it's like, oh yeah, you got FaceTime? Nah, but I'll hit you up on like on Facebook Live or some shit or Instagram video or some shit like that. It's like, man, just hit me up on FaceTime if you got. Or like, what's that other one? Tango or something, at least.
Zoom, yeah, Zoom. What was the other shit? Started with Uvo.
Oh, Uvo. Yeah, Uvo. That was like the originator of the, well, not the originator, but the most popular one at the time.
Nah, son, I got Skype. Nigga, Skype.
Fucking Skype.
We don't do Skype.
Nigga called me on Facebook one time. I'm like, nigga, you got a cell phone.
Nah, nah, not you. Not you.
Oh, Biz. Biz would.
Nigga, I was drunk.
Nah, Biz, you would, Biz. Don't be real. You definitely would, bro.
Alright, yo. Hey, can y'all hear? Can y'all hear everybody, man?
I'd hope so.
You'd hope so.
Yep.
Alright. Is Biz loud enough? Last time we did something like this, he said that he was like a ghost voice, like you could barely hear him. This is when we was playing Monopoly. Oh, temper tantrum Biz. Yeah. Fuck out of here.
Disney theme
What?
music, man.
Huh?
Disney theme music.
Theme music. Oh shit.
Disney
Mike said
music.
he should. Mike said he's on his TV and he should jump on the show with us. You know,
Hey,
A show with us. You know what? That'd be cool, man. Invite all your friends, man. I'm trying to tell y'all to tell people, man. But y'all niggas don't always do that though.
hey, hey, Biz. I heard you like cupcakes.
Biz, you like cupcakes?
Heard you like cupcakes, man.
I don't know what
I
cupcake
heard
mean.
you like the cupcakes with the glitter on top. You know what I mean? Little sparkles on the joint. This dude be doing he be doing confetti around his cupcake before he eat it. You know what I mean? Decorate it real quick.
It did. I'm not gonna lie.
Just
All
trying to help
right,
Mike out, man.
All right, y'all. Shoot. Welcome to Kickin' Sick Business, episode 11, man. It's titled Just Kicking It, but we actually got topics. I just didn't have time to go ahead and, type all that shit in there. We on the PlayStation party, and sometimes it's gonna be it, y'all. I mean, it's nothing y'all gonna have to get used to, but when it happens, sorry. But in any case, okay, Biz said deal with it. Thanks, Biz. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and introduce the cast. Kicks.
It is Kicks 218.
Nigga lying.
I thought y'all would be happy that I said that, but it's Kicks today. Actually, it's Trev Super today, man. Wait, let me rephrase that. Yo, it's
Trev Super Kicks.
Trev Super
You know what?
Kicks,
That ain't bad.
Alright, man. It's Super Kicks, man. I'm putting out a single today, man. So hopefully y'all get to hear it, and whenever you guys do hear it, it's on my link. I'll put a link out there. It's gonna be on SoundCloud. It's actually gonna be on Spotify, Apple Music, and yeah, we gotta exactly. Yep. Yep. It was slick, bro. We try for convenience, and hopefully we got it.
Okay. All right, man. Go ahead, Biz. Lem.
11, man.
Nah, man. We always have a good time. And it's your boy Just Sick, man. You already know what it is. We in a group chat together, so I don't know. Maybe it's something that you said that way. He's just like, nah, I don't like that shit. So he's probably trying to roast you.
Yo, you just got that face, bro. You just got that
shit.
face, man.
Hey, he's just shitting on your face. The I hate Biz face. That's funny.
This guy, I'm gonna attack this guy today. That's the type of face Biz got.
Alright, hey, before we get into anything, man, I just want to go ahead and throw out a disclaimer. I want to start throwing out a disclaimer for the people that barely come in and have somewhat have an issue with how we talk or what we say or sometimes even our positions on certain topics. Uh, this is a podcast full of people who are not really going to agree with each other, but that doesn't mean we're going to disrespect each other. So, in that and talking that way, I want us to go ahead and respect each other's opinions. Um, and not only us, but within the chat as well. As soon as you guys say something that I may not like, Biz or Kicks may not like, or whenever we have a guest and they may not, and you may not like what they have to say, please just grant us some respect. Again, we're all adults, and we can all articulate shit. See, I just said shit. We can all articulate how we feel on certain topics, and we all have to realize that again, we all are adults. Everybody has their opinions. Respect ours, and we will always respect yours. Um, Also, if you don't like the profanity, if you don't like what and if you don't like what we say in that regard, just be mindful. Again, we are adults. We're not going to be PC uh, towards certain things. We know certain things are sensitive to most people, and that's why you could probably tell the way we talk is going to be, kind of tiptoeing around it because we don't want to offend anybody. But then once we get in our bag, once we get into, talking about sex and, fucking and shit like that, we gonna go off the handle a little bit. So, in that regard, if you don't like it, we apologize. But this is the way we're gonna be. Um, this is the way we're gonna be. And if you got kids around, listen to us in the bathroom or like when you on your way to work or when you come home from work or something like that. Just we're adults, man. That that's all I got. Anybody want to say anything before we actually kick it off, as far as a disclaimer goes?
Yeah, hit up business Twitter. Whenever you got a problem, he'll handle it. Business part.
He'll handle it.
He'll handle it. You got a receptionist.
No, he did just he did just give you an assignment.
Yep.
All right. Well, again. Okay. Okay. So all right. So that's the disclaimer, right? And I'm gonna try to do this every episode. It ain't gonna be that long, but it'll get shorter along. It'll get shorter over time because we're not gonna say it too much, but we just want to remind y'all that we're adults and we have opinions and we're gonna talk some shit. All right. So in saying that, in I guess sport news or sexual harassment news, like intertwining, LeVar Ball was on ESPN First Take, and Molly, the moderator, asked LeVar Ball if she could go ahead and switch gears with him and talk about a different topic. His response was, "Sure, you can switch gears with me anytime." Now, for some reason, this was misunderstood and it was regarded as a sexual innuendo. And apparently it made Molly uncomfortable. It made Stephen A say, "Oh my goodness," and some stupid shit like that. I wish we could play it for y'all, but it was for me, it was completely harmless, and I think that anybody who had a problem with it, their mind was in the gutter. So, if any, have y'all heard about this? Biz of Cakes?
Yep.
That's a good point. That's a good point.
Yeah. It's such a sensitive topic now, which is it's not retarded because it makes a lot of sense, but it's all about that context, right? It's like the context of it was him saying, "Oh yeah, we can switch gears," instead of, "Oh yeah, oh yeah," like
Like
you
what?
know,
Like, yeah, I understand, right? So, like you said, context, right?
yeah.
He didn't say you can switch gears with me anytime, Molly. He didn't say shit like that. You know what I mean? It was like, yeah, sure, you can switch gears with me anytime. With a fucking smile, you know what I'm saying? He's on TV. He's giving an interview. You know what I'm saying? What's he supposed to be? Like angry as shit, or I mean, I guess he could be angry because of the trade, but I mean, because they traded his son to the Pelicans, but even then, like, yo, this man's a marketer, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't like him that much, but he gets the job done when it comes to getting his kids the money. So
Word.
I really didn't see an issue with that, at all. And I understand the type of climate we're in society where almost everything you say will be taken out of context. Everything you say will be looked at dirty, inappropriate, and I think that they missed the mark here on this shit.
And they do that shit a lot now. It's like it's messed up that that's a normal thing that happens now. People missing the point and like just criminalizing people for stupid shit. And
Yeah,
it's like,
we'll get into that later,
I
but
don't know.
yeah.
Bro, so you mean you tell me y'all just gonna just let me be on the podcast with my voice not shared?
Is your voice shared?
See, man, look. All right.
How come your shit? How come your shit ain't set up?
Did this happen to me last time? And everybody was.
Man, he got codes, bro. He got codes.
I got codes.
Picking our accounts, we switching it back to default. We don't know it.
Man, that shit happened to me before, son. I know I wasn't tripping.
Man, we got each other back, bro. We already know. We know what's up.
Y'all niggas ain't gonna pin this shit on me.
Like, always got a knack for messing things up, huh?
Anyway, what? Okay, Biz, since apparently your voice did not share, you want to go ahead and reiterate what you said earlier?
No.
You heard it. That's exactly what he said. That's exactly what he said, actually.
He said
He also
no.
said I'm better than him in a lot of ways. He also said that.
Well, if Kick said it, it must be true.
I think you kind of said it already. Like, I mean, I don't see what the big deal is about it. Like, he literally said the same thing she said. So as soon as he said it, it's a sexual innuendo. But when she said it, it was like it had like I don't know. It's just retarded. If I want to say the same thing you say, it can't also be bad when I say it.
Yeah.
Just because, and it's almost as if it's like because I'm a woman. When you say that, it means this. You should have just said yes or no and left it like that. Like no. You're gonna ask me, can you switch gears? I'm gonna say yes. You can switch gears with me anytime. All that means is that we can chop it up and talk about whatever you want to talk about anytime you'd like to. Because that's what you meant when you said switch gears. So it don't change. It don't change.
What if he has like a history of like hitting on her in fucking nonchalant ways, and she's like, "I'm tired of it. This time I caught you."
So, well, there would be video. Yeah, there would be video evidence of that type of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You would have heard about it before. I think.
Yeah. I'm like, yo, man, somebody would have brought up by now the way people moved on the internet. It's like, yo, he been doing this. Look, throw a montage of clips of him just going at Molly in certain ways and all this other shit. But I don't know,
sometimes
man.
that come later though.
Love to hate him, so you know they would have found something.
Yeah, they would have been found something.
Sometimes that come later on some Bill Cosby shit.
What?
Wait, what?
Sometimes that come later on some Bill Cosby shit. Ain't nobody knew Bill Cosby was doing shit until 40 women approached them and was like, "Yo,
Oh, he's been
this dude
accused in
is
the
doing shit."
past. He's been accused publicly in the past. It's just that this time it was like an immeasurable amount of guilt involved this time. So they had to pack him up. You know what I'm saying? That was it.
Right.
Yeah, but it's just crazy, man. I don't get it. I really don't.
You won't ever get it, man. It's one of those things that it's kind of like when you get in trouble at school. You remember you got in trouble at school, you didn't know why. You just remember you were home, and then like you know you just got. Oh, maybe this is me. I used to get in trouble, and no one really knew why. My parents would be like, "Yo, what did you do?" I'd be like, "I don't have no idea." You ain't gonna tell me my mic isn't loud enough. Like, why am I getting all the information third party, bro? Third party.
I don't look.
I hear you normally.
He told you.
Again,
he said your voice wasn't up in the beginning. I'm getting these texts.
Bro, this dude's lit.
It's not me. It's not me, man. Maybe it's you.
How is it me when I'm on a different PlayStation altogether?
That's the whole point, man. Turn your volume up. Like, go to your settings. Like, increase the mic volume.
No, that's not. No.
How you gonna complain about it and then not do anything about it? This guy.
Good. Fantastic.
Oh, now you loud as fuck. No, I'm playing.
Yup.
I don't know if you did anything.
Loudest person in the party.
Alright, man. Let me see what's up, dog. Live chat. Let me see. Lee. Okay. Whoa, the third person? LOL. Biz was hiding. Nah, fam. I was betrayed. This nigga. Nah, fam. I was betrayed. Alright, man. Yeah, it was fucked up, man. There are plenty of instances where things happen, and I don't think this was it. So I think society needs to relax on this one, or get their minds out of the gutter, because I don't know. It's just crazy.
Right.
Yes.
Yes.
I mean, I still think he might have done that purposely, knowing. Nah, I can't even say that, because you say things reactionary sometimes, like, "Oh yeah, you switch gears" or some shit like that, and it may sound like if I say man, I enjoy beef, and everybody's gonna like, "Whoa, buddy," and I'm like, "No, I mean, like, rap beef, you know what I'm saying?" Like, arguments. I like arguments.
The initial reaction.
Yeah, the initial reaction. So, yeah, it may have just came natural.
Alright. It's just retarded for me. I'm sorry. I just feel that way. It's super retarded to immediately go to a certain point where it didn't even. There has to be a certain tone to it. He didn't even have that tone.
Yeah.
He really didn't have that tone at all.
Can make anything sound like anything nowadays.
Yeah.
You must have sent her an emoji afterwards.
Yeah. What you think? BB, like, triple B's, basketball.
Triple B's with a wink at the end.
With a wink at the end. Big
butts and bruises. I don't know what a bruise is.
No, why?
I can't think of another B.
That's some kinky
big
shit.
And boobs.
Big boobs and butts.
Whatever combination you want, bro.
Yeah. Balls, butts, and boobs.
Yo. That's perfect. You get a sugar
Right.
Balls, butts, and boobs.
The only B's you need in life.
Do we really need balls, though? Do we?
Yeah.
Huh?
What the fuck?
How do you think you got here, bro?
Something had to carry
Speaking
you.
of
Something had to carry you before your pops was going to work. You know what I
going to work before he clocked in for his shift, you know what I'm saying?
mean? Word. Oh man. All right, so let's switch gears. I'm not hitting on any of y'all, man.
Ugh.
Ugh. Let's switch gears to something else. Whoopi Goldberg
Uh-huh.
is
Happy
being
birthday.
accused. Say what?
Sexy.
Oh, it's not a birthday? Or are we talking about something else? All right.
Nah. Hold up? Did you say Whoopi Goldberg was sexy? Not you,
She's sexy,
Biz.
bro.
She sexy? All right.
OD.
Oh, OD. No cap.
No cap, bro.
All right, this nigga. All right, so Whoopi Goldberg was accused of victim shaming Bella Thorne, who had nude leaks this past week. And this was on The View, and the discussion wasn't around. Discussion wasn't around what actually happened to Bella Thorne, who claims that she was being blackmailed. It was it was like revolving around just taking nude photos of yourself on your phone and then sending it out to whoever you felt like sending it out to. Mainly females are pretty much a victim to this. I don't hear of or know of any man who actually does this and then his picture is actually absolutely uh leaked to the public and it actually gains any traction. But in any case, Whoopi Goldberg was saying, "Don't do that. You know, you should know better. This, that, and third, blah blah blah." Basically, victim shaming, or being accused of victim shaming. What y'all think about that?
Mm.
You know who Bella Thorne is?
No. No, not at all.
It don't matter as a person, bro. He said, no. That matters?
Yeah, because you can't victim shame unless you're famous.
She is, though. She is. Apparently somebody was like, holding that stuff against her, bro. Like, trying to blackmail her. That's already messed up, man. Like, I don't know. I can imagine. See, that's why the new game is all messed up now, bro. Like, nobody wants to send nobody nothing because guys like that are ruining it.
That's the problem.
It is. I'm telling you, guys like that is ruining the nude game out here. Like, people are scared to send them because of guys like that trying to use it against them. And like, dude, like, come on, man.
Well, all right. That's a different perspective. I see it. Sometimes women aren't. Sometimes some women are not ashamed of their body, so they wouldn't care if it goes out, or anything like that. I think just because she is famous and she's supposed to keep that mystique about her, where
No, it's definitely not that, bro.
classy or first of all, like I don't know who Bella. I really don't know who Bella Thorne is, and I've never seen her in any movies or anything like that. But when you're that famous to the point where The View is actually talking about you, then you must have some kind of clout, some kind of pull. So, with her being in that type of stature, a naked photo could possibly damage her. I don't know. I don't think I've seen anybody lose their like acting careers or anything like that over nude photos. I don't think, but
I mean, I think it's she didn't want that over her head. Like, dude out here, like, I'll leak him. I'll leak him unless you do this. And she complies, and then, well, this week, I'll leak him unless you do this. And then at a certain point, she's just like, well, you know what, whatever. I just want to be free. And she just released it herself. So,
Yeah.
talking about Mitch said no about what? Hold on, Michael. Mitch said no about what? But y'all go ahead, man. Sorry, I just wanted to answer.
oh, that's cool. I don't
That
even know
type
where I
of
was going.
blackmail happens that type of blackmail happens all the damn time, man.
Yeah,
It's never
and
good,
that's what
bro.
I'm saying. Like,
Yeah,
People,
but does it happen to people
They have to think
who?
about
Go ahead, Biz.
what do you want to say, bro?
No, I was just like, cause you said it doesn't happen. You was about to say it doesn't happen to people or something
No,
like
I
that.
was gonna say, I would say, I was about to say what it doesn't happen to people. I say that it happens to people a lot.
Yeah,
That's why they make laws about it
yeah.
now,
yeah,
revenge laws.
yeah. Revenge porn or
You're
something
giving
like
people
that.
stuff because you're mad at them, bro. Like you just need to relax. Ooh, Spitfire.
All right, Biz is playing the game. So, uh,
It's just wrong, bro. Like it's
yeah,
just
it
such a
is.
game for us people who are just regular. Like, all right, so we ain't talking no more. I'm just gonna delete all this stuff. That's it.
It is
So
wrong.
get rid of it.
It is wrong. But I do have a serious question. If she actually did like a photo shoot, where she's actually exposing her breasts and a little butt cheek here there, and she's done that before. If I'm saying now, would it be like? I mean, it's not obviously it's not that person's permission to go ahead and leak any photos like that. And it was definitely not in the manner of a photo shoot. But like, would a woman actually care, or does a woman actually care if she's already put her nude photos out there like that? Would she care that it's spread all across the net per se?
I guess for sure. How long does stuff like that last for? I think we had this conversation last episode where we was talking about where that shit basically comes and goes, right? Like how long does that type of stigma last? Where it's like, nude photos, oh shit, and then you're on with regular life again. Doesn't
Well,
last too long, so
when there was a series of female movie stars, like nude photos being put out, like Scarlett Johansson, Megan Good, and a couple of others, it was happening like almost daily, and it was news for about a week and a half, and that was, I mean, it was a big story, but then people forgot, and Scarlett Johansson still being in Marvel movies, and uh, Megan Good, like recently being in a movie like called The Intruder recently. It really didn't do anything, in my opinion, to their career. Hey, baby.
man, I don't think it would have too much impact there. Like, but it's still fucked up that you could do something like that and potentially ruin somebody's future or present with that shit. It's
Oh,
fucked up.
A-List is commenting again. And my
Oh
baby in the
man.
chat. Hey, babies.
You know
Uh,
boys?
yeah. Lee in the chat. That's what's up, man. Shouts out to y'all, man, for
Lee?
showing up and actually, conversing with us.
The day ones.
The day ones, actually, ground zero.
Ground zero.
uh, yeah, Lee says that you should expect anything on the internet to last forever. Anybody can bring it back up just because. True indeed. True indeed. But is it like it's like the I don't know Bella Thorne. So if she has done some things in the past where photo shoots where a white tee on but it's wet and you can see nipples and shit. I mean can we all be honest, man? That's pretty much it's pretty much nude.
Yeah, but that's with her consent though.
That is with her consent. You're right, and she did get paid for it. So like
So if somebody has a photo that she doesn't want released. It doesn't matter what kind of photo it is. She could be at church. If she don't want it to come out, she don't want it to come out.
yeah.
I sent it to you in confidence, bro. Like, why are you releasing it? This is why the nude game is messed up. Like, there would be more nudes if it wasn't for guys like that.
More
Well, I mean, everybody fucks up. Like,
DVDs.
somebody's gonna fuck up everything, like every aspect of life. Like, I
People
got.
be mad and crying because somebody left them like, I'm gonna release all your nudes. Well, you want them back so bad, you want everybody to see who you want back badly? Like, it makes no sense. It makes zero sense. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That's stupid.
Right.
Everybody knows that guy who goes off the deep end and just does some impulsive stuff. Like, I don't know. I don't know.
Right. Well, I agree that consent matters. And I guess the question comes from, people who are okay with their bodies, and really don't care whether their shit is out or not. Because there are people out there like that who just don't give a fuck what's going on.
It's like for people like that, or just why take nudes in the first place,
Yeah, I mean, you would ask to take your nude and then so that you could send it, right? Or no, that's not right. You actually go ahead and you take the nude first and then you ask them, could you send it to them? I don't know. You're a gentleman in that. You're
Don't be a hypocrite right now. Don't be a hypocrite right now, nigga.
My nudes.
I do exactly what you applaud right now. I'm doing exactly what you are applauding right now.
Bro,
consent.
crazy.
I actually consent before I do
This is
that
funny,
shit.
dude. It's
I
just
want
funny.
you no, see, look, now you see where I'm coming from. Do you agree?
Nah, you happy with sending your shit out though? Like, but you just ask permission, even if the shit is implied, you just ask permission.
Well, yeah, bless your DMs with my penis photo.
Can I court you with my penis?
Oh, now this guy acting strange. Now this guy acting strange because he disagreed with me the first time and you agree with me this time. Fuck out of here, nigga.
Nah, you
It's
don't
funny,
care.
bro.
You don't care if your shit is out like that. I mean, what's like really like again, man? It's kind of a double standard, right? Where a man could go ahead and send the photo out. If if he's packing or some shit like that, he ain't gonna care. Share it. But then if a woman does it, it's looked down upon or some shit like that. So it's. Yeah, I don't know, man. I just wanted to make fun of you. That's all.
This nigga, man. Sorry, man. I forgive you, bruh.
Nah, I wasn't asking for forgiveness, but appreciate it.
I forgive you, man.
Alright, so the other question to the story is Whoopi Goldberg correct in telling pretty much all the women that would go ahead and do something like that to, like, it's your fault if you go ahead and do that, knowing the type of things that are out there that's happening in the world regarding this? Is she correct in pretty much blaming them?
Yeah, victim shaming.
Yeah,
Yes.
victim blaming.
victim
I don't know.
blaming, that's
Yeah. Is she correct in that?
I mean, I think it's all an approach. That's the thing. Like, I think the way she did it, that's what probably offended her the most. Like, it didn't have any. It was a responsibility to the criminal involved. So
Yeah. A couple people in the View brought up the point where it was like, well, you could get shot. I was like stepping outside the door, but you still gotta go get them groceries. You know what I'm saying? Or something along those lines where anything can happen to you, but you're still gonna have to like live. Like if you're in a relationship. If you're in a relationship and it's that type of relationship where y'all want to go ahead and send all sorts of shit like leather masks, whips, and fucking kinky shit like that, then that should be your prerogative, right? You shouldn't have to fear. You shouldn't be in fear of anybody taking your shit and then leaking it. Well, if you're famous, you might want to be cautious. But in any sense, like, just live your life, right? How you gonna blame somebody who wants to live their life? And not the person who is being a predator to people who's just trying to live.
It's a dog world out there, B.
dog out there, B.
Yo, if I gotta sell crack to kids, so be it.
Nah. We do not support that shit. You know what? Let me speak for myself. I do not support that shit. Alright. Alright.
so kid before.
If you ain't, you ain't live.
Everybody.
Fuck.
You ain't hood if you ain't do that.
Every grown up's a kid at one point. It's kind of the same. Head nod.
It's kinda the same.
Hey, excuse me, adult. You used to be a kid? I thought so. You want to buy some crack?
It's better you introduce them now than later. Trust me.
How did crack come up, Kicks?
Oh, I'm just saying because wasn't we talking about shit? Wait, I got it right now. We were talking about basically that's why I said doggy dog world. Basically getting at somebody for trying to live, and it's just like you gotta step out even if you need groceries or not. And it's like just saying knocking the hustle. You can't knock the hustle.
Okay, all right, gotcha.
Right.
Can't knock the hustle.
Can't knock the hustle. But you can't knock the hustle if you're selling crack to kids. That was my point.
I got you.
Okay,
Yeah,
well, say that first and then go with the jokes. You know what I mean?
But the joke has to be planted first before I can say the realization.
Nah.
He was so excited when he said that. He wasn't sure where it was going yet.
Yeah, I was like, wait, what the fuck?
I knew where I was going. Just too cool to say.
You knew. Alright, man.
But yeah, I would get it. No shame.
Alright,
I appreciate
man.
you, Kicks, man.
Sure.
You bring a certain dynamic.
Certain dynamic. Yeah. Dynamic of confusion.
Kind of dynamic that makes you want to say, God damn it. You know what I'm saying?
Dynamic that be like, oh, well, that's Kicks. Did.
I like that.
Oh, no. Like the whole thing was ridiculous, man.
We gotta have late. Wait, what's the Colbert show? The late show? The late night show? Or...
Late night with Colbert.
Yeah,
Man, this ain't no promo. This ain't no pro. We've been trying to get you your own segment, nigga. Kick shoebox. Walking with Kicks.
A day in Kick shoes. That's actually pretty good. I should have said that last time.
Which one?
All right, we'll leave it up to the fans. Imagine. What was?
Nah, let's give Kicks a segment name and talk about what he should cover, man. And we're gonna go ahead and think about it. If it's good, man, I'll give you a wrench.
You give him a what?
A wrench.
You about to get a wrench? Oh shit.
Oh my, this dude, this gonna be the last thing you ever did.
You're all gonna get hacked.
You don't figure out how to destroy your whole.
If you don't figure out how to destroy everything, man. He been on here since day 0. Actually, day -1, son. Like, nah, that's a lie. But like, he been here since
I know you wouldn't do that.
since I met you guys and MVP. He been there.
He know them legendary days, man.
He said, I don't need a motherfucking wrench.
Monies. I just cost money.
Come on, some cash. Oh, nigga. All right, well, you know what? I may hire you, man. Show me your work.
We just need to go to Fiverr, bro. Everybody does work on there for like the lowest price you can find. You can get a whole website on there for like $3.
Look, man. Hey, let's got something for you. If you can improve on that laugh, my man. Just improve your laugh, bro. Did y'all see that on Twitter?
Yeah. What was it? Was it his laugh?
Oh no, bro.
Well, like, did it have a snort to it, like that?
Nah, it was like a low frequency Kawhi laugh, bro.
A low frequency Kawhi laugh.
Right.
Like a high frequency?
High frequency. My bad.
Yeah, this is low. This is high. So he ain't like that.
Yeah. He did some laugh like that, bro. You need to work on that laugh. Maybe we'll consider. You know what I'm saying?
This nigga still play Fortnite, but that's on other shit. So we gonna get into some. we're gonna get into some other news, man. Pretty sure y'all heard about it, man. I think it happened when we were either the day before we were doing our episode 10 episode 10 of Kickin Sick Business, man. If y'all haven't checked it out, go ahead and check it out. But we ain't gonna do that. Give her the whole episode. Nah, we good, man. She was good though. It was good conversation, man. But the cops were called to a dollar store for a child being perceived as stealing a $3 doll. Now, what these cops did was hold the kid and the parent with her child, other child, at gunpoint. Said, "I'm gonna fucking shoot you." Over a $3 doll, which the kid probably picked up. The parent didn't know because probably the baby was crying or whatnot, and you know, all the other stuff. But they held the family at gunpoint over a $3 doll. I have a question, man. Is $3 is a $3 doll worth anybody's life at all?
Fucking no. But what if we talk about principles here? You shouldn't steal. Niggas get killed for less, B.
Not for less than $3. I think $3 is like the minimum before you kill somebody.
Minimum.
For even pulling out a gun, I would say. Like, not even for like attempting to murder someone.
Son, like, okay, for an article of clothing, you know, that may have cost, you know, like $10 that or some shoes, $200. You know, borrowing money or anything like that, more than likely is $20 or something like that. Somebody will really get pissed off about. Is it worth as a none of y'all in law enforcement, but do you think it would be worth any kind of detriment to society to the point where you have to hold a child and the mother and another child up at gunpoint, threatening to shoot them?
No, not at all. Doesn't seem at all worth the fucking consequence of it being the wrong action. Like, that's terrible.
It is absolutely ridiculous.
I don't see why he ran up like that. Like, that's how you get killed. You gonna run in front of a car and start yelling at somebody? Like, they think you try and roll up on them. That's how you get shot. He put himself in the most dangerous position when you're engaging a suspect of any kind.
It's somewhat it's somewhat of like the Tamir Rice situation, right? I believe it was Tamir Rice where he was playing in a park in Cleveland or Ohio, and he has been, like, the little kid been reported that he has been aiming a gun at people, and then the cops roll up like it's a fucking movie right in front of him and then shoots him immediately.
Bruh.
You've seen, like, you've probably heard about this, and if you haven't, I'd say Google it. The cops came up like it was a fucking movie, like, and just got out the car. Gun was already out and shot him. Bang, bang.
They swooped down. Like, it was like they already had their orders before they got there, man. Honestly.
And it's similar. It's similar to the point without the gunshots. You know what I mean? What Biz said, like, they rolled up on the family, and then if the family was indeed that dangerous, you don't. Honestly, I've been trained. I've been trained.
You get on the intercom, and that's it.
Yeah, I've been trained in law enforcement, man. You don't fucking do that. That's stupid. That is that is 100% dumb person shit. Or you just like law enforcement. Let me tell y'all something. Law enforcement is always about reaction, right? You're absolutely 100% waiting for something to happen. You may be a quote deterrent if Yeah, you're essentially a deterrent per se to stop somebody from doing something. If you're walking around, you showing presence, showing force, and all that other stuff. But once shit goes down, and it's been reported that the person that you are after has a fucking gun, you don't drive all the way up to that person and think you're gonna be okay, think you're gonna be safe. But then even then, that defeats the whole thing of fearing for your life. That
Yeah, if
whole
you're that
that whole
brave,
art,
you put
yeah,
yourself in a danger and line of fire, you weren't scared to begin with
yeah.
because you don't know what that person's got.
Yeah, it's like you cannot use that defense. I don't even know how it's absolutely 100% possible that you can use that defense if you were brave enough, like Biz said, and then you drive up to somebody and you automatically shoot them. Or it wasn't just
Yeah.
one cop. It wasn't just one cop. It was two cops. Two cops were giving up orders, and they
Yeah, one was like detaining the guy very, very reckless and like it was just unnecessary. Like the dude was complying, he just kept yelling at him, like he was looking for a reason to hurt him. And then the guy who was trying to detain the woman was just over the top, man. It's really disgusting when you watch it.
Mm. And like
Like
I
they had a
said,
little
man,
baby and it's hot. Were they in Texas again? They were in Texas, right?
I believe so.
Do you know how hot the ground gets in Texas? This kid had no shoes on and a diaper, bro. You gonna sit the baby on the floor, on the ground, on the concrete? This is what you expect me to do with my child? Nah, man, you better get up out of here. I'm not doing that. You lucky you got me out the car in the first place.
Nah, they shot the car
that's
up.
hard.
Well, me, I'm talking about like
Yeah,
as
yeah,
being her.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm getting out.
Getting
I'm getting
out,
out. I'm rolling
hands
under the
up,
car, bro.
slow as shit, slow as shit, slow as shit. You know what I'm
If you shoot
saying?
me while I'm under the car, bro, you there was no hope for me to begin with, bro. There was no hope for
Yeah,
me.
yeah, man. It's crazy, but some light at the end of the tunnel, man. Jay-Z uh, is paying for the attorney fees for that family so that they could go ahead and sue the police department for a few million.
Yo, he already know that's gonna be. You know what? I think a lot more celebrities should do that. Be like, yo, I get your attorney. We flip this money. I get a little bit. You get a little bit. Justice is served. You know what I'm saying, get his money back. Because they're gonna get a lot of money for this, man. With the proper attorney, they're looking at like at least $11 million.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I don't think he's gonna get anything from it other than the fact that he may want justice. It may seem like a political move. I say for him, or being a good Samaritan in society for up to date, but he's just like
I'm saying it could be a
I
good
say he's just
investment.
doing something good. And it would look good for the defense, or not the defense, but it would look good for the guys who's actually like doing the court stuff, handling all that stuff. But yeah, he could be helping out a firm or some shit like that. I don't know.
Like, that's probably like that. This is probably an untapped investment though. Like to go down to the courthouse and check the dockets and be like, you know what? I think we could probably flip this and win this. We go holler at him. Hey, bro, you need a lawyer? Yes. I got you, man. But look, listen. I need my money back and some. But guess what? You're gonna be good. We'll take care of you too. Just gotta sign this.
Like when they see us, yeah, something like when
That's what
they
you
see
said.
us, Mike. But they didn't shoot the guys. They actually handcuffed them, and they didn't fear for their life, or I don't think they rolled up on them like they was super dangerous. Uh,
Yo.
but yeah, something like that. There's multiple instances where people are wrongly arrested, wrongly detained, wrongly incarcerated. But speaking of, well, not something along these lines. I mean, that was a black family. Well, okay, then it was, but I've heard somewhere that up to 50, maybe less, maybe more, cops are on administrative leave for racist comments or something like that they did on Facebook. I forget where. And was it Texas? And then another 22 somewhere down in Florida or Louisiana or some shit like that. Don't quote me on that, but the story's out there. Again, the format is the way it is right now, but I'm sure Biz would have Googled it and we would have showed y'all firsthand. But it's out there. I'm not making this shit up. You're not sure if that's ethical for a lawyer to do to barter cases? I guess that's bartering, right? Like, yo, man, I'll go ahead and get. Yo, man, you need a lawyer, man? Here you go. Here's my card.
That sounds like a norm too.
So here's the stock market is probably the most unethical thing. I'm getting paid for doing nothing. Like I said, I get in when the time is right and I get out when the time is right. That's probably the most unethical way of earning a dollar. At least this way, if somebody's getting justice, I'm getting my investment back. You know what I mean? Everyone's winning except for the opposite side. That's what we want in a case like this. That's how I feel about it.
Yeah.
But Jay-Z's not gonna get no money back. He should.
Nah, he's not. He ain't gonna get no money, man. He's gonna get the satisfaction for this type of shit, man. Like, yo, you cops. Like, he been telling y'all in this music, man. Like, yo, man, you cops is dirty, yo.
Yeah, they've been dirty his whole career, and before that, and before us, and before them. Yeah. Since the existence of cops have been pretty bad, man.
Since Jim Crow.
Well, I don't know who that is yet, but yeah, him too.
I know you know about the Jim Crow laws.
I'm only kidding, bro.
I know.
You gonna start treating me like?
How the fuck we talking like that? Oh man. Oh shit. Appreciate y'all for coming by, man. For real, y'all hit that like button, man. Share, tell your folks about us, man. We're not ignorant gamers, man. We like to do other shit, talk about other shit. Patrol. Runaway Slave Patrol.
What do you talk about, A-List?
What are you talking about, A-List?
Oh, back then the police. Okay, that's what police was back then. Yeah.
Oh, alright, man.
You couldn't get away. You think once you get past that fence is over? Like you free? Nah, fam. They don't live by Africa rules. Like once you get away from the village, you good. Like nah, you gotta get to catch a train and some more stuff to get away. Back then.
Oh shit. Case, what you do today? What you do this past week, man?
What did I do this past week, man? I've been stressed this past week.
Uh-oh.
That's what happened. Some work and also I guess music. Been doing some music. You know what I'm saying? Trying to work on my craft and put this stuff out, man. I'm putting this stuff out soon. I want to say July soon now. We up to date.
Alright, man. You've been saying that for a few, like, ever since episode 1. So
I mean, it's gonna be some heat, but gotta be. I'm the perfectionist, so there's definitely not perfection, but I just might put it out anyway.
Perfectionist.
Right. You know what it is when you got your own piece of work and you put it out there and you're like, man, I could have done better.
Right.
Nah, y'all can't really. Y'all not creative. I already know, man.
Nah. I am creative, but I know my shit ain't up to par right now, so I'm not really doing anything to work on it. It's ridiculous. Then I'm just talking about art, drawing and shit. But once I get everything, rolling again, where the babies don't spit up on me or, shit right after I change them, you know what I mean? Then I'm good.
Right.
They do that. or shit in the bathtub after you finish washing their ass. Kids do the dumbest things, fam.
Yeah, they be ODing, bro.
Yeah. Biz, what you do last night, man? Give
How come you asked about his entire week, but you asked about my night?
Cause I know you had fun last night.
Bro, no, I didn't.
see,
I had
not,
a regular day. I had a regular day.
all right, what'd you drink last night then?
Bro, listen. You wanna know what I did last night?
Yeah.
I got home from work and I went to sleep. And then I texted you and then I went back to bed. You wanna know why I texted you? Because you were being annoying.
He
Text me
lying.
first.
He lying. Actually, I called you, and it was 11 o'clock. You weren't going to sleep.
Why
nigga.
you calling me at 11, bro? That's
It
so
was-
disrespectful.
Cause I'm at work, nigga.
Yeah, why you call me when you're at work?
I don't know you, Biz. You can call me when you're at work. It's gonna be like later in the day, but you can call me when you're on your lunch break.
I'm at work.
When you on your lunch break, bro. Like yo, be like yo, what my homie doing? You know what I'm saying? That's what it was, nigga.
Bro, I did nothing last night. You're gonna stop doing this to me on podcast time, bro. You get the wrong impressions. I just be doing stuff all the time.
It could be PG, my dad. This nigga, man.
I'm a regular dude doing regular stuff on a regular basis. That's
Nigga
all I
lying,
do.
yo.
Regular.
Anyway, man, Biz brought this to my attention the night where he claims I'm bothering him. Friends learn that they are brothers after genetic testing.
That was days ago. That wasn't last night.
I said the other night.
Oh, all right. True.
This nigga.
You got it. I'm gonna be quiet now. Wait, tell the story.
I don't know the story. You didn't show me the link. So
Oh, okay, all right. Okay, so there was two friends, man. They knew each other since like grade school. Like they've been chopping it up for like 30 years. So now they like one's 37, the other one's 38. They were on the exact same age. It's crazy. So what happened was one of them got cancer and was going through chemo and getting it like was really beating him down. And his friend was going to donate something, but whatever he needed. I don't know what it was they wanted, but they was going to donate a body part. Plasma, I don't know, but there was gonna be a donation involved. But they had to be a blood match, so they ran a blood test. More than the type was connected, so they were like, "Whoa, wait, what?" So they went as far as going to go get an actual DNA test to see if they were related. Bro, they stepbrothers, man. They got the same dad, different mamas, and they were born the same year. And get this, here's the kicker. You ready for it?
ready.
Both mothers were artificially inseminated and had no idea who each other were. Like they went to church together and everything. Wow. But they didn't choose the guy together. They didn't talk about getting the procedure done with each other or nothing. It just was the most perfect luck you can have in a situation that involves luck, I guess, if you wanted to call this luck.
And he was the sperm donator.
He was a sperm donator, so he has zero responsibility to his kids.
Oh wow!
Matter of fact, he got paid to make them, kinda.
Yeah, he got money. He got money for the amount. That's funny.
Commission, man.
That's funny.
So the movie before then was supporting each other like a brother, and then being brothers.
Same church, same fucking area. Been friends all their lives.
Be a street or two apart, they said in the article.
Like, did they have a picture of them showing like how they look? Because if they look similar, that would be fucking nuts.
They look similar enough, but they're not spitting images of each other. Like they're not. Like if you saw Dad, they probably like Dad, but they don't look like each other that much. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, niggas had sleepovers and everything, sleeping with that's crazy, son. I don't know how I would feel.
With a kid, and like, yo, I don't know, something's going on here. Like, you don't see the other half of your child and this kid. Like, I don't know.
Like, would you be happy about that shit? I mean, given the circumstances, would you be happy? No. Like being the half brother that didn't know, but y'all were friends and y'all treat each other like brothers, but y'all didn't really know y'all brothers.
Like I always knew you were more than that. Like I always knew you were more than this, bro. It's awesome.
That'd be dope.
You think it would be dope?
Let's go
It's
percent
better
because
than it's
like
better than meet your half brothers in another way, like at court or something.
Right?
Like,
Or getting robbed and then realizing that you got robbed by your brother.
why it gotta be like
You said at court, nigga. Like what else?
no, like because like a custody thing. Like you see your dad with another family, and your mom had to take him, and you see your siblings that you never saw before because of the court case, because of the custody thing.
Not
Like there's a lot of people that meet their siblings like that. That sucks.
yeah, no, that definitely sucks. But in a situation where y'all literally like brothers and sisters, but y'all been hanging out with each other the whole time, y'all didn't even know your dad was going ahead doing some shit. You know what I'm saying? Not in this case. But yeah, I know your dad was going around being, community dick and getting all these girls pregnant. But y'all motherfuckers in the same school, and like y'all grew up together, man, planned your lives around each other, and then next thing you know, you're actually brothers. Like, would you be looking for your
Well, you mean
dad?
like
Like,
people, like people hid it from y'all?
yeah,
You mean
people
like
hid
did
it from
they?
y'all. Yeah, that
But they knew.
sound like a movie. That sound like a plot for a movie or some dumb shit.
I think the mothers knew in this case, though.
You think so?
I think this made it more. I think yeah, I think they knew, but they ain't say nothing because it's like they probably was like, well, they're not really connected. They don't have like the dad isn't really real, so this is my kid, that's your kid. Because I want to feel like I have to do things with you because we picked the same donor. You know what I mean?
Oh, but they did.
So
But they did though. I'm pretty sure they had sleepovers
they
and birthdays
probably
and
knew from the gates
all
they
that
could.
shit. And then the parents was like, "Yo," the moms was like, "Yo, oh snap, we go to the same church. Word, hallelujah. Let's go ahead and get these kids together so we can make sure that they stay out these streets." And I'm pretty sure some kind of conversation like that happened. It had to.
that'd be a weird conversation, bro.
What?
Yo,
Let's do some church stuff so we keep the kids out the streets.
right.
You ever been to a tattoo parlor where you and your friends? Like you just look through the books, like, oh, that's tight, that's cool. You know what I mean? And then sometimes friends end up, well, I ain't gonna say a lot of them, but sometimes they end up getting the same thing. This might have been the same issue. Like they both happened to just randomly walk up there, and they were looking through the book, like, ooh, now that's a nice specimen there. They went into the back, and yeah. You
Yeah.
think that could have been a possibility?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I mean, not at the same time. You said one was like 38 and the other one was 37, right? So probably around the same, around somewhere around the same time, or a few months, like in between. Actually, well, 9 months to a year, whatever. Fuck, I don't know. But yeah, that could have happened where it's like, oh, I like his bone structure, and fucking around and.
Why does it gotta sound like that?
I don't know. I mean, they ain't gonna show. I mean, they ain't gonna show the man like shit. They usually just show a profile pic where the dude look like he facing the sun and shit, eyes all squinting like a fucking actual photo shoot, and they're like, oh shit, I like him, and
But they verify everything though. Like they even go as far to tell you about the person. Like he works this, he does that, blah 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 blah. This is who he is, and this is IQ, and they actually try to give as much information they can so you can make sound decisions.
Yeah,
further.
yeah, for the best genes possible for your child.
He can bench press 4 people.
Shit, who knows how many other kids he got? He could bench
How do
4
you
people.
pick your donor?
The whole neighborhood probably his, bro.
Yeah, for real.
You got the whole first grade on
That whole
lockdown,
that
bro.
whole class.
That whole first grade. Teachers are like, yo, I'm not trying to be funny, but which one of you is Jacob?
Teacher probably thought, is the government trying to make me a fucking experiment to see if I can handle all these kids? What the fuck?
Bro, all these kids look like the same person, bro.
Yeah.
It'd be a white teacher too, like. You trying to say we all look alike?
Yes, yeah. Yeah, we're all done in a tube, goddammit. Yo, that'd be crazy. That's another movie plot. Yeah, that's a movie plot.
Oh man, that's like half a tear worth of laughter. Thanks, guys.
Oh, come on, Lee.
Don't say that, Lee. He said, but imagine accidentally dating your half sibling.
Hey,
I mean,
you know what?
in this case, I don't think that's a possibility. I mean, I think they're both married, so they ain't really worried about each other like that.
Well,
Wow.
in either case, like say for instance, you okay, it's a male and a female, and they've been friends forever, but they never really thought about it like that. You know what I mean? They like the same shit and all that other stuff, but then one time when they 30 something, like, yo man, let's make this a go. All right, cool. They go ahead, they do it. They go ahead and make it a go, somehow make a family, and then one of them is in dire need of a fucking kidney. And and the other one's like, all right, baby, I got you, man. I got one more. You know what I mean? I can do this. And then they go ahead, and then they find out that they fucking half brother and sister.
Like,
No pun intended when I no pun intended when I
like,
put fucking in half brother and sister. But yeah, they do some shit like that. Would that be son? That's a movie.
Bro, it depends on what kind. It gets worse what kind of half brothers and sisters they are. If they were like same mother, oh my god, bro. That's so irresponsible, bro.
Like, and then you go to like every time you're supposed to meet the parents and all that stuff, it just never happens.
Yeah. Like, yo, man, I can't find my mom's anyway. Like, both of them be like, I can't find my mom's anyway.
My mom went to the casino,
right?
in Atlantic City. My mom too.
But they meet each other's fathers, and their fathers almost had the similar story about how they met them.
She just up and left one day, bro. Just up and left one day, bro. Like, that's the story. Like, you can't say anything more than that.
And the only thing that's convenient that'll keep them from knowing anything about each other would be the grandparent being, deceased or whatnot. Man, we making up good movies, y'all. We making up good movies, man. Don't nobody steal our shit, all right? Don't you get Will Smith to fucking be the goddamn main actor and shit. Don't you do it. No, you don't want Will Smith to be. You don't want Will Smith? Oh.
Bro, listen.
He's slightly overrated.
Alright, anyway. We talk, y'all heard about the new Fresh Prince coming out, bro? It's gonna get into a drama?
Ew.
This nigga had to.
Comedy at all.
He switched subject. We're still talking about a movie, man. Fuck it.
My bad, bro. He brought up Will Smith. Blame him. Don't blame me. Blame him.
It's not gonna go that far. It's not gonna go that far anyway. The Fresh Prince shit it's not gonna go that far. Just like that. It's not gonna go that far. It'll probably go like one season, maybe a season and a half, and then everybody be like, "Ah, yo, this shit ain't funny like it used to be," and then niggas will just cut it off.
But it's not supposed to be funny.
Fresh Prince?
I know.
Yeah,
that's like what
it's supposed to be a drama. Like, it's supposed to be like without all the slapstick comedy, like what really happened to him.
Nah, I'm good.
Before he moved there, and you would be pissed off if they try to make it a comedy again. It's like, yo, like, you can't do that over again. It's supposed to be like a real like what really happened. Now all that laughing and getting hit in the basketball and get hit with the basketball and getting spun around in the air, like, that's not even realistic, bro.
Trying to bag
Are you serious? I mean,
after the fight on the basketball court, he runs with his backpack and pulls a gun. Like, yo, Will is really he really about that life.
I'm not a big Fresh Prince of Bel-Air fan at all, but if they were to go ahead and make it something like that, I probably still wouldn't watch it because it's supposed to be a comedy.
Yeah, that's
it's a situational comedy, not really.
Because I'm living. Yeah, go ahead.
What you saying, Kicks?
Go ahead, Kicks.
Well, I was gonna sort of change it up, but like Teen Titans, fucking dope ass cartoon, whatever. But what makes it dope is the writing, and the writing, half of it is comedy. So it's like, if you was to take that shit seriously, it'll be just like what they do to Green Arrow and Daredevil.
Flash.
Just make it, Flash. Just make it too dramatic and real. It shouldn't be that way.
Yeah, but it worked.
Oh,
Like it works. It worked. It worked for a while. I mean, they had like what six seasons between both of them, or like plus.
Flash had like 8. Oh,
Yeah, Flash had a lot. It had
Like sit.
5.
I'll say about 6 and up. I'll say about 6 and up in regards to those two, right? So like it works, but Fresh Prince of Bel Air, like serious type TV show, nah, man. Nobody's gonna really be like, oh, let's fuck with it. No, it's over. They'll watch reruns.
Some of their best episodes were like the grounded in reality episodes.
Yeah, but there's only like one or two. There was always
There's a couple.
Let's be real. There was always a moral. There was always a moral. The moral story behind each episode, but in the end, what made it the best part of the episodes were the comedy. It wasn't, it wasn't the real shit. I mean, people had Family Matters and shit like that for some serious shit until they put the fuck, Steve Urkel in there. Even then he was barely a part of it until he got super popular, and they were like, Family Matters.
Oh, Stefan. Yeah.
Oh man,
I mean, maybe it's because my style. I just like that type of style, like where it's like grounded in reality and like it could be funny, but like also very like serious at the same time. That's why I like Scrubs a lot, cause Scrubs is written in comedic form, but when shit goes down, bro, like somebody needs a kidney, like they all get sad and shit. He was like, oh shit, shit went dark.
Scrubs. I watched it. I watched it like a couple times, and I was like, I'm good.
That show was fucking great. I love that show.
Like, nah, I'm good. Biz, what was your favorite sitcom?
Seinfeld.
Seinfeld was excellent.
Like I used to wait for that show to come on. It was my night routine was that show, X-Files, news, sleep, bro. I had to see that 3 things, or else my day was incomplete.
As a child?
Yes.
I mean, I can see X-Files, but news?
Dude, you used to watch porn when you were like 11.
So
I can't watch what I want to watch. You got all the permission to watch porn.
So I mean, like a child interested in news is kind of funny. This is kind of funny. News, nigga.
I'm not saying it's not funny. I'm just saying, like, come on.
It was popping back then, son. They used to like come out with those chefs or some shit every once in a while. I was like, we're gonna make cupcakes today.
Nigga, not the 9 o'clock news, nigga. That's during the day. You was already in school. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, they had them popping segments in the morning, son. We got 3 birds. They're all kids or some shit. I don't know.
Brought the zookeeper in that bitch. Like, look, this is a fucking eagle, alright? It's alright, it's safe. Don't worry. Do not do anything sudden. people be like, oh yeah, it's cool. I'm like, fuck out of here. As a child, nah, I don't give a fuck. But you know what's funny? My favorite sitcom, but it was I had plenty. It was like Family Matters. I'm just getting a list. Family Matters.
I don't think Family Matters is a situation of comedy though, man.
Well, it became.
It's family TV.
Well, still I say it was a sitcom because everybody had like Eddie always had a fuck.
Situation of comedy.
Huh?
The Full House is a situation of comedy. What about Step by Step? Or Who's the Boss?
Actually, you know what? Full House was my shit too. Step by Step was my shit. Anything on TGI Friday was my shit. Boy Meets World.
That was mine. Boy Meets World was my shit.
Boy Meets World was the shit.
But did he die? Yeah.
But the one that had me the most entertained was Married with Children. Al Bundy was Al Bundy was funny as shit, yo. That nigga was so disrespectful.
Man, Al Bunny
Yeah,
is
that
the
guy's an
goat.
asshole. He's an asshole.
Yeah, TGI Fridays was the best, yo. It had the best lineup for like comedy and all that good shit.
My shit was you guys ever watch Third Rock from the Sun?
That's where they fucking aliens, right?
Yeah.
I used to watch that, but then it just got stupid to me.
I mean, that shit, it's a dope ass premise. That shit is hilarious.
Yeah, it's like with aliens, man. You got like it's like a alien family or a family aliens posing as a family that crashed down on the earth, so now they trying to fit in and they do all sorts of weird shit.
Right.
It's like a watered down version of the Coneheads.
Right.
But
Yo,
it was alright.
Coneheads is trash.
Coneheads was Conehead. Well,
Neither where's that, bro? In the past.
I wasn't. Well, I mean, I only brought it up because it's a reference. I wasn't about to go into Coneheads, but thanks.
I'm gonna stop talking to you.
But then Martin, and then like just show after Martin, like it was shows weren't really like popping for me that much. But yeah, no, leave Fresh Prince where it is as a comedy, or leave it alone altogether. Actually, I used to watch Roseanne too. Fuck.
Damn. I used to watch, not Reba, but yeah. I used to kind of watch Reba, but I used to think it was corny but good at the same time. It was weird.
You used to watch what? Reba McEntire? That show?
Well, it was just Reba.
I'm not saying that. I just want to make sure you're talking about. Like, it's cool.
I mean, it's alright.
Reba.
It was like, I don't know, it was like corny as fuck, but it's like one of those where it's like it's just stupid, but then you just don't change the channel, you know?
You just get stuck there, like you get stuck in a comatose state watching it. I know what you're talking about.
Right.
That's how I got.
Right.
That's how I started watching Seinfeld.
Yeah.
It's like, man, I ain't nothing on TV right now. And after a while, you was looking forward to it. Like, I wonder what happens next week.
It's like, I want to change the channel, but when are they getting their dog back?
Like I'm probably like missing a couple other shows that I watched, but yeah,
Steve
when
Harvey
nothing
Show.
else was on, like yeah, like Cheers and shit, like Frasier, used to watch that.
Ugh.
Yeah.
What am I showing you about? It's
Look,
like,
hated
when you see
Frasier.
him and you see the title, like, I ain't watching this.
I don't know, yo. That nigga head was huge.
Was he like a cop or something?
Nah, he was like I want to say he was a professor, and like his dad was just like his dad was like an Al Bundy type dude, just didn't give a fuck, mad disrespectful, but like he was respectful towards women, and like it was just crazy. It was crazy now that I think about it. I fucking watched it, but I watched it. It was just some shit that was on.
Did you guys ever used to watch Whose Line Is That Anyway?
Whose line is it anyway? Actually, I watch it now.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting.
It's definitely it's not improv though. I don't think it's improv.
I think it used to be.
It used to be. Now like they know where they supposed to go. They all know the fucking jokes and shit like that. And I'm like, all right, man, it's just too convenient. Then when they do their songs and shit like that, yeah, it's too convenient. It's too convenient for it to be kind of
it's like
improv.
how Wild 'N Out is right now. Wild 'N Out is definitely not improvisational.
Mm-mm.
Now it's scripted on some dumb shit.
You think Wild 'N Out is completely scripted, or they just have an outline?
Now it's definitely scripted. It's like I feel like you can say sometimes they freestyle their jokes, but when it comes to like that little bullshit ass point system shit, so we're gonna do the point. It's like you can
I
tell.
think I already
Like,
know who's gonna win. Yeah, I think that part's rigged.
yeah, for sure that
Like
and the
team was
jokes
always
too.
gonna lose.
Especially when it comes to the songs, like you know they didn't come up with that song in like what 60 minutes? I mean a minute or so, some shit. I don't know.
I mean, we
I
already
don't know how long
associate
they
the kid
take.
with losing, so it's only right.
Everybody
And
always
the
got
thing is,
some
they kind
Mariah
of go
Carey joke.
Right.
right.
It's like, all right, man. How many times you gonna say he's been feeding off of Mariah Carey? Who gives a fuck? I mean, you're
I
like,
mean,
it
it is
be,
like one of the most important things he ever did. I mean,
but
people he ever. What?
but you trying to clown him, but
And Christina Milian.
you're employed off of that. Like, if you're gonna sit there and say that, you're employed off of that money. So what that say about you, my guy?
I'm talented.
Nah, just he fucking
Why
needed
that can't be the? Why can't that be it?
you. Cause
He's like, nah, talent, nah.
nah,
Good answer, but no.
I am talented. Nah, nigga. Nah, son.
You ready? You signed a contract. No good answers.
Any new music out, bro? I mean,
There's
other than
there's a
other
song.
than your track,
There's there's a song with J Cole, Jid. I think his whole label's called
JID,
JID.
my guys. Don't call him Jid, man. JID. Show some
His,
respect, yo.
his name is Jid, okay?
JID, dog.
His grandmother did not call him JID.
His
Called him
grandmother
Jiddy.
didn't call him Jid either. The fuck?
She did. That's what he
Sound-
got his name from, his grandmother.
Anyways, JID.
His grandmother used to call him Jiddy. Because he used to be hyping jittery.
Alright,
But anyways,
so what's the song on?
I think the whole label that J. Cole's on, or that he made up, is Dream Chasers or something, or
Dreamville.
something. Dreamville.
Dream Chasers is Meek Mill, I
Meek
believe.
Mill, right?
Yeah.
So Dreamville. So they just released a song, and that shit is fire, son.
Is it on Spotify?
It should be. It should just drop yesterday or 2 days ago.
Word.
But that song is fire. And Joey Badass came out with something new too, which I gotta keep up on that wave.
Joey. That's what's up, man. I haven't been like keeping up with the music world. I've been busy, so I'm turning y'all for music, especially Biz, man. Yo, Biz, when you gonna put out that new beat, man?
What you talking about, man? I can release it today, man. Just you don't be checking for me, bro.
My nigga,
Oh,
I call.
shit.
See this nigga saying I'll check up on him, but then complaining I call him on. You know what? That's cool.
Nigga, you called me at 11.
Yo, man, you call me when I'm done with everything. Like so?
You called me when I have free time, nigga. What the fuck?
What time is it? It's 2 a.m. Time to call Biz.
Yo, like, there's nothing wrong with that, son. I usually, and then I call him. I call him at 12. Call him after 12.
Hold on, no.
All right, go ahead, nigga.
He calls me. I be like, "Yo, what's good?" He be like, "What you doing?" Nigga, it's 2 a.m. Nigga. What the fuck you mean? What am I doing?
Nigga, hold up, don't lie, nigga. You like,
I know you're doing something, nigga. I know you're doing something, bro. What do you want? What are you doing, nigga? Like, bro, what do you? I'm about to hang up for you, bro. What do you want? I ain't gonna ask you no more, but I know you're doing something. Just be lying. What do you need, my guy? I'm not doing anything.
nigga, I don't call you when I need something, Biz. Damn.
No, you call me off the strength for just like, just saying what's up, but.
Yeah, that's what I try to do, man.
You interrogate a nigga.
Cause I know you be up to something, my nigga. Like, it's like this nigga Biz be like, nah, man, I ain't doing nothing. The nigga like, I hear ruffles in the back. I'm like, this nigga setting up.
Why can't this be moving?
This nigga be setting up shit, yo. Like,
He be like,
I think I heard him light a match for some incense.
Why? Like, yo, you don't watch this.
Oh, why?
Oh, you washing dishes? Why?
He must be having company coming.
And you sweeping the floor? Oh, okay. I know what time it is. Bro, what
I
are
don't-
you talking about?
And I don't call Kicks, man, because Kicks be claim. First of all, he claiming he sleep, yo.
He don't answer the phone after 7:30, bro. We
That's
lucky
true.
talking to him.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh,
That's
me?
absolutely true. Yeah, you nigga.
Yeah.
Fuck out of here, man. I be active all the time, every day, all day. Know what I mean, niggas be
You
already
You
lying.
should
sleep.
say he was like, my bad, guys. I was sleeping.
I was
You
asleep.
know how I am.
I really was though. Hey man, I was sick. I'm sick now, man. I think y'all hit me up or you hit me up sick. I was sleep. Oh, not sleep. I was sick and also sleep.
Alright, man. I don't hear you sniffling or nothing right now, yo. This nigga be lying, son.
He just regular. How you gonna be sick? How you gonna be sick with no symptoms?
Man, I came out. You know what I'm
Symptomless
saying? So,
sickness.
yeah.
Symptomless sickness.
Right.
I'm
Nigga
sick
go to
as
the doctor
fuck.
like, I'm sick. He like, how do you know? I don't know. Saying what I am. Fix it. Like what? What are your symptoms? I don't have any.
I don't know, just fix me.
Man, I got scratchy throat. I can barely talk. Man, I'm about to rap.
You
I'm
sound
about
the
to drop a
same.
track
Nah, don't
today.
do it. I was about to say, he said he about to rap. Like, nah, man, we gonna go ahead and get off this.
Oh no, we rapping. Yeah,
Nah,
my man got
nah,
the
we
front
good.
pocket. About
We
to turn
good,
sick
man.
into a watch. Lock it. Your man
All right,
wanna
outros.
lock, pop it. Have sex with
Outros,
a mob.
outros. All right, Kicks, go with your outro. Don't rap it.
Yo, it is Kicks. We about to get in this fucking shoe pocket. My man got a fucking kick in his neck. Call that a shoe throbbing. His esophagus.
I
Y'all
just-
even let me finish my lines.
My bad, bro.
I just wanted to say that you sound like you're making a weird looking face. That's all I want to say. Like you
I
trying to
was-
make a
I was looking
trying to
like
make a
a-
mean face or some shit. That's
I
all.
was looking
Yeah,
like
one
a
eye open.
wacky
One eye open, son. Just you know what I'm saying, son. And the other eye big as
I
shit.
was looking like a wacky waving inflatable arm flailing tube man. That's exactly what I look like just now.
You know what I'm saying, son?
Never mind. That's for another day.
It's Kick Super, man. Kick Super. I'm dropping a single today. Look out for that. I'm gonna put it on Twitter. I'm gonna
Now it's Kicks.
put the links on Twitter, Instagram.
Thought it was Super Kicks, but all right, man. All right,
Kick
we
Super.
gonna work on
Also,
this, man.
Kick Super. Yeah,
Look.
we have a good podcast, man.
It's gonna be 3 months
Yeah.
before he actually figure out what the fuck he like, what he really like, his name really is. Week 12, you better have it, and then like once the intros happen, your name better be the same when the outros is happening. All right?
Alright, man. It's gonna be a Trev Kicks. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. I don't know what you're saying. Biz.
Yeah, man. It's business part, kicking some business, and it was a good show. I think maybe not. I don't know. It's kind of different about a lot of things. I hope to see you guys next week, but if I don't care. So let's finish this.
Nigga not trying to make it at all. Trying to get more views. He's like, man, you know what I'm saying? It's biz plastic, business.
But wait a minute. That's how you talk the whole episode.
My nigga, I ain't like that. I mean, I got the deepest voice on here. That's cool, but damn, son, you ain't gotta be. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? This kicking, you know, the business part of kicking sick business. I hate y'all niggas, and I'll see y'all later.
Slow while you're waiting.
Damn,
You know
he
what I'm
sound
saying?
just like sick for a second. You know what I'm saying?
Late night. Alright, man. This your man's Just Sick, man. Just let y'all know, man. We're gonna have a guest next week. Hopefully. His name is A-List. Now when you come in there, man, make sure you put your glass and, you know, sound protective you know, spots. That way when he starts talking with his high pitched voice, it won't break your glass once it comes out the speakers, alright? Appreciate y'all for, you know, coming out, man. Y'all were very active in the chat, man. Appreciate it. The only way I know is like 80 something, like, you know, comments or anything like that was on the PlayStation. So appreciate y'all for doing that. I don't know what's gonna happen next week, but whatever does happen, hopefully you guys let us know. Hopefully we're aware, and we'll go ahead and try to give y'all another entertaining episode of Kick Sick Business. Anything else? Y'all got anything before I go ahead and be done?
Nah, you know how I do.
Nah, this nigga trying to be like me. Alright, dog.
Oh shit.
This nigga said, nah, you know how I do. This nigga's
Hey, baby,
Nah.
give me a soda. Nice.
a soda. I don't know why niggas call
look out
soda
for my
pop
Twitter,
pop
man.
though. Look out for your Twitter. Yeah, man. His Twitter's in the. I think it's in the description. If it's not, I'll throw
you
it in
trying to
there.
be like me.
If it's not,
Oh,
I'll throw it
man,
in
trying
there.
to be
I
like
can't
me.
remember if I put your Twitter in the description. I
True,
put your confusing fucking YouTube name in there, but that's alright. But alright, y'all. We'll catch y'all next week, man.